Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today I thought I'd do a part 2 of how I overcome anorexia nervosa. So I did a couple of points last time and I missed my main point, which was sleep. Now sleep was a big game changer for me. It sounds really small, but I often found when I was very tired and I had lacked sleep that I didn't have the strength and I didn't have the mindset to fight the thoughts, so I often gave in to them. Once I'd realised this, and also they kind of take advantage of me because they knew my mind wasn't as good as it could be without resting. So they knew it was weak and they knew that the illness knew it could get in there. So once I'd realised this, I knew there were certain points of the day that I found the hardest, and I tried to put it as a priority, even if it wasn't to sleep, was to just rest it for just 10 minutes and just give it that recharge that it needed. Once I'd spoken to my family about it and I was like, sleep is literally like the healer for me, I made sure that I was able to get plenty of rest. Again, from a carer's point of view, if the sufferer is sleeping a lot and they're resting a lot, or they're just kind of, I don't know, just resting their head to whatever rest it, that is most likely what they are doing. They're just recharging their head and yeah, just kind of ironing it out a bit. So for example, if I knew I was going to go for like a meal and it was going to be stressful and it was going to be a challenge, I would make sure I had quiet time after. I'd make sure I would have been able to get an early night just so I could have recharged myself. I think we get stuck in this busy, chaotic life, and in general we don't give our heads a rest, let alone if we're fighting all these voices in our head. So yeah, that was my main point. Number 2 is very unorthodox and it's probably a bit out there. Again, it's just what worked for me. I had a picture, and I had a picture of a woman, and she was in a bikini in the sea and she was strong, fit, healthy, and I'd showed my friends and my family, and I was like, is this a good, because obviously sometimes illness can play games with you, I asked them, is this a good aim to be, because I love what she looks like. And sometimes I feel with the anorexia it can explode in your head and make you feel like you're gonna be bigger than what you are, and it can play games with that. And I just needed a picture just to focus on and just to be like, this is where I'm gonna get and this is where I'm gonna stop, and that's it. And you'll find most of your friends and family don't want you to put on loads and loads of weight, they just want you to a healthy weight. And if you have that picture and you know that's what you're gonna get to, it's so much more straightforward, and so straightforward as it can be, so much more easier. Again, I did the strength training, that's just worked for me, but that helped me put it on how I wanted to. I gave the picture to my trainer and she monitored the whole thing. I wasn't ever going to the gym on my own, and I kind of sculpted the body I wanted, and I knew I would be happy with it once I got it. So the picture was one, but again, just check with everyone that is a healthy image to get to. Number 3 is find a passion. Now I know it's really hard because so many people don't know where they're going, what they want to do, what they want to do when they're older for a career, what they love. They're still kind of finding their way, and I was very lucky that I found mine, and mine was acting. I often didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. I felt like I hadn't found myself, and I randomly went to this acting class, and I didn't have very much confidence, so I pushed myself there, and I loved it. It was literally like a game changer. I always had a very warped, weird, vivid imagination, and I never had anything to channel it into. And I met like-minded people, and my imagination just ran away with me, and I got lost in it, and I was absorbed. And from then on, I was addicted. And I finally found something that I wanted more than the anorexia. I had something to live for, and that was massive for me because I'd found where I belong, and I knew that was what I wanted to do, and I had a focus, and I wasn't going to let anything take that away. So yeah, that was big, and I know mental illness doesn't have a drug. I was very lucky that that was my drug, and that it will always be my drug. Rolled in a BA, I'm doing my 3rd year now, and it's a hard industry, but 100% I will make sure I do it just because I have to do it. So that was it, guys. I hope they helped you. If you guys have anything else that you want to put in the mix, I would love to hear. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you soon. Bye.